Hi, how are you doing?
I'm doing fine, ma'am. Thanks for
Mm.
asking. How about you?
Yes, I'm doing good as well. Thank you for asking. So, yes, tell me, how was your festival?
Yeah,
How did you
my
celebrate?
festival went good. Uh, Actually, we had a class after festival and
Yes. During the festival,
speak
almost
about
yes.
it.
I remember I asked you about it as well.
Yes.
Right. Yes, okay. So, before proceeding on with the session, do you have any doubts, anything that you want to ask?
No, actually, you told me in the previous class that I need to frame good sentences. We are good. You said remind me so that we can talk about some phrasal verbs and idioms.
So, yes, we'll be discussing the idioms and phrases. Just a second. Yes, okay. So there are certain normal ones, idioms very okay. I guess I might have discussed. I don't remember. Have we ever discussed idioms?
No, never.
Okay, so fine. Mhm. Yes. Do you know the meaning of this?
To cost an arm and a leg. Yes, if something is very expensive, then we say that it cost me an arm and a leg.
Correct. So can you frame it into a sentence?
Um, I really wanted to buy that Lamborghini car, but it would cost me an arm and a leg, so I dropped the thought of buying it.
Good. Okay. Then, hmm.
Come hell or high water. No, I don't think I heard it.
Okay. Come hell or high water means no matter what happens. No matter what happens, right? Like sometimes we can say that come high or hell water, I'm going to join this university by the end of this year, right? Or I will be in New York for my winter vacations. Come high or hell water. So no matter what happens, I'm going to do this. I'm going to do that. So there you can use this, right? Come
Yes.
hell or high water. So can you frame a sentence?
Um, um, I um, I will stick to what I think about him, come hell or high water.
Fine. Fine. Okay. Hmm. Then, hmm,
See eye to eye. No.
okay. Seeing eye to eye means you are currently agreeing with someone on some point, right? Maybe certain thing you're agreeing with someone, right? So that is called seeing eye to eye, right? Like for example, you can say that um, hmm, I don't see eye to eye with my boss on this particular project, maybe, right? So I do not always see eye to eye with my boss on every matter or with my sister on every matter. I do not agree, which means, right? And there is another one. Mm, this one. I second that. I second that. Right. So sometimes let's say that certain person is giving their opinion in front of you. Like, okay, fine, this should be done this in this manner. So instead of just saying that I agree, you can say I second that. Right. So I second that means you're agreeing with that person. Right.
Okay.
So you can say I second that. Right. I second that with you on this point. I second that with you on this point. Right. This is how you can say. Okay, fine. Then I guess this is something that we keep on hearing a lot. Hmm.
In the blink of an eye. I no.
Okay.
Means
Something that
so quick,
yes, tell me.
something that happens very quickly.
Quickly, instantly, like in the blink of an eye. Oh, the child, I was standing with my kid on the hallway, and my kid just ran to the or rushed towards the car in the blink of an eye.
Yes.
Which means you're not able to react something to it. It just happens instantaneously, very
Yes.
fast, very quickly, rapidly. Right. So there you can see this in the blink of an eye. Right.
Yes.
So can you frame a sentence?
Um, I saw my child playing with a paper, but he ate it in the blink of an eye.
Yes, correct. Right. You can say that. Right. Like, for example, um, hmm, my neighbor had a beautiful family, had a very lavish lifestyle, had lots of money, and then in the blink of an eye, it was all gone. In the
Yes.
blink of an eye, it was all gone. Something happened, and in the blink of an eye, it was all gone. Right. Okay. Hmm. And there is a similar idiom actually. This is also used. Hmm. This one.
Quick as a flash. Yes. Quick as a flash.
Very fast. Something which is very fast is called quick as a flash. Right. So you can use it like, okay, I'll get the work done. Quick as a flash. Quick as a flash. By the time our manager arrives, I'll try to get the work done quick as a flash by the time our manager arrives. Right, something like
Yes.
that. So very fast. So in the blink of an eye, quick as a flash, these are all something that can be used. In the blink of an eye is mostly used where something has happened already. Right, you're talking about that. And quick as a flash can be used for future actions as well. Right, this is the only difference. Hmm.
Okay.
Fine. Then, okay. Hmm.
Rain on your parade.
Hmm.
No.
Okay. So rain on your parade basically means, see, it relates to that you are trying to spoil someone's plans. Maybe you're just trying to discourage them or give them some negative news, right? They are having some plans, or maybe they are trying to celebrate something. They have a certain sort of an enthusiasm. So you're just spoiling their plans or something, right? By giving them some bad news, by being discouraging them. Right. So there we use this. Like, for example, I'm sorry to rain on your parade, but I guess our picnic is cancelled for tomorrow. Right. Or our whatever, our night out is cancelled for tomorrow. Right. Our night out got cancelled for tomorrow. Something like that. So, yeah. So this is how we use it. So, can you frame a sentence?
Mm. My friend called, my best friend called me to go watch a movie, but I rain on her parade by saying no, no
Hmm.
to it.
Correct. I rained on her parade by denying her. By denying her. Correct.
Denying.
Okay, then I guess we have this idiom today as well in the session notes, but I'm anyhow going to mention it. Hmm.
Under the weather, yes. Under the weather means when I'm not feeling well,
Hmm.
or maybe I'm feeling sick or demotivated or sad.
Hmm. Correct. This is how we use that. Right. Then, okay. Hmm.
Miss the boat. Hmm. No.
Okay. So, as we can guess, miss the boat means missing opportunities, right? Maybe there was some sort of an opportunity, you missed it. So, or maybe you may miss it, so we can use this idiom. Maybe because you're too slow to take
Okay.
advantage of it, or because of certain XYZ factors, you just missed an opportunity, right? So, there we can use this miss the boat, right? So, can you frame a sentence using this?
All my friends appeared for the SSC exam last year and they got the job. Though I was prepared, I missed the boat by not appearing for it.
Hmm. Good. Yes, I missed the boat last year by not preparing for the examinations which my friends had already appeared and cleared. So I regret for this fact. Right. So yes,
Yes.
I missed the boat last year. Hmm. Okay. Then this one.
Year in, year out, which comes every year. Maybe something happens every year.
Yeah, something that happens annually. And annually every year without any change. Without any change. So there you can use this. Year in, year out. Like for example, year in year out we have the same the same celebration for new year, right? I'm completely getting bored. So our
Yes.
our Christmas Eve is such a bore. Year in and year out we have the same sort of celebrations, right? This you can use. So instead of saying every year happens the same, you can use this rather. It is a very common one which
Year
you
in,
can
year out.
use every time, right? So yes, year in year out the same
Yes.
thing happens again and again. So I've become bored, right? So yes.
Yes.
Hmm. Now this was also yes. Hmm.
Bed of roses. Something that is not very smooth or very easy.
Yes, something that's very comfortable for you is called bed of roses, right? Instead of being saying that it is easy, it's rather very comfortable. You're in a comfortable
Comfort.
position or situation when you are in the bed of roses, right? So yes, how can you frame it into a sentence?
Since I got the job, my life has become a bed of rose.
Hmm. Yes, so you can say that I am in a bed of roses right now since the time that I have got the job. Easy and happy,
Mm,
yes. Easy is also called bed of roses. Right, yes. So, right. Or you can say that, yes, life is never going to be a bed of roses all the time. So I was just
yes,
saying that, yeah, life is not always going to be bed of roses. We have to learn to deal with the adverse situations or with the difficulties or hardships in life, right? Hmm. We can use something like that. Okay.
yes.
Yes. Okay. Fine. Okay. So yes, we have discussed a lot of idioms today. I mean, there was like 10 to 12 idioms that we have already discussed. I guess you need to just keep on revising them time and again so that you can use them as and when you want, right? So there are certain very general ones
Yes.
which you can use in your daily conversations as well, and there are certain ones which maybe you can use in some sort of a complex conversations or something like that, right? Yes. Fine. We'll just discuss now about certain things related to the topic that we have today. We can have a short little discussion on that, right? So,
Yes.
yes, today's
Yes.
topic
Yes.
is basically about a scenario situation, but before that, we have some other extempore topics. So, yes, there are two topics: ways to get up in the morning, that is the first one, or poor health begins in the mind, that is the second one. Ways to get up in the morning, or poor health begins in the mind. So yes, go ahead, try to pick up any one or try to speak on maybe both of them as you wish.
Okay, so ways to get up early in the morning. Uh, since I'm also trying to wake up early in the morning, so I think what you can do is you can go to bed early so that you can wake up early in the next morning. And when you wake up, try to go out of your house and see the nature, because the nature is at its best in the morning, with cool breeze and bright sunlight. It would be better if you could go to a park and do some sort of physical activity, and you can see that there are lots of people like you who are already doing this. So you can make friends, and you can chat with them while doing the exercise. So it so the next day you don't need to find a motivation, because your friends will be your motivation to uh, go ahead with. And also in the morning, early morning, it's the best time, because not everyone is waking up at that time. There is no noise, uh, and it is the best time to think about what you are going to do the entire day, uh, or maybe think about your future, think about your goals. So yes, early to bed is the only way to get up early in the morning.
Not everyone is waking up. That is the best time because not everyone is has woken up. Has woken
Has
up.
woken.
Woken is the third form, right? So we woken up. So yes, not everyone has woken up. So that becomes the most suitable time, right,
Yes.
for this thing. Okay. And what about this particular sentence? Did you understand the meaning of poor health begins in the mind?
Yes, because health is related to mind. We say when we are in happy mood, then everything is good with us. But when we are sad, and not find any motivation to do anything, then we feel lethargic, and yeah, maybe this.
Hmm. So everything is dependent on our psychology. This is what it means to say, right? To a certain extent, all the negative thoughts that we keep on that keep coming back to us, it haunts us for the entire day. And sometimes we feel that because of those negative thoughts, we are not able to focus completely on the work that we have, right? So let's say that if we even if we are ill, right, even if we are sick, if we are able to strengthen our mindset, if we are able to control our mindset, we will be able to focus on the work. I have also felt this myself. Like even if you are sick, if you feel like motivated, no, I have to do this task somehow, you will somehow forget all the sickness that you had, and you will start focusing on the work, on the task, right? On the other hand, if you have negative thoughts coming up, that actually will impact you, mentally. It will
Yes.
impact you and it will impact your mental health as well. This is the same thing that happens with the people facing depression or anxiety, right? Mental health is all because of poor mental health, right? So yeah, it is
Yes.
linked to that. Hmm. Right, okay, so tell me if you have any questions, anything that you want to ask.
My subscription, I have only one class left. That is also with you. So I want to learn as much as possible. And Then I need to practice because uh, I make mistakes because of lack of practice, I think.
Hmm.
So after my subscription gets over, I want to practice every day with anyone I can get.
Hmm. Right. Yes, of course. So we'll try to discuss as much of idioms, right? We were discussing today all of those. Um, I can also, I guess I have taken up a newspaper reading session with you earlier, right? Some
No,
article reading session, did we? No? So fine, we'll do it the next session that we have. When do we have the next session? Remind me about this. Right? We have to do
tomorrow.
some article reading. Okay, fine. So since we have it tomorrow, I will remember it most probably. So yes, fine. We'll be discussing with some newspaper reading articles, right? Uh, so that I
Yes,
can understand how far you're able to understand the things and how you're able to articulate whatever that you understood. Fine, we'll do something like that, right? So yes, we'll be meeting you tomorrow again.